LG's latest and greatest OLED gaming monitors are absolutely insane. They have a 5K Ultrawide, a bendable display, and this, the one you might actually consider buying, the 39GX9S. It's a 39-inch ultra-wide OLED gaming monitor with a 240Hz refresh rate and a very standard 3440 by 1440p resolution. But it's got a ton of quirks that does distinguish it from its competition, so should you buy this? Now let's start off with the display, and as expected, it's beautiful. It's an OLED, so you get great contrast, great saturation, great colors. It's a gaming monitor first and foremost, so its 240Hz paired with OLED's darn near 0 pixel response time results in a very crystal clear and buttery smooth gaming experience. Paired with how beautiful OLED looks, you're just in for a visual treat no matter what game you are playing. Cyberpunk works amazing on this ultra-wide curved display that wraps around you, making that first-person feel just feel so immersive and wonderful. And I can expect racing sims and flying sims to just be a hoot to play on the 39GX9S. But the thing is, for gaming, I can't help but emphasize again how awesome the motion clarity on OLED is. Because of that super low pixel response time, it has motion blur that's as low as some of the best LCD esports monitors. And it does all that without all the LCD sacrifices of poor colors, poor contrast, poor viewing angles thanks to the TN panels, because it's an OLED. It's just like that annoying kid in class who's better than you at everything all the time. It's funny LG's Korean because saying that just reminds me of a particular Korean guy that I'm thinking of when I say that. Trauma dumping aside, the display also looks amazing, of course, for TV shows and movies with great contrast, really solid color accuracy once you color calibrate it. It's not calibrated from the factory, unfortunately, and really solid HDR performance. Peak brightness still isn't that great. It is an OLED after all, and peak overall brightness isn't that awesome, and HDR isn't as bright as a powerful mini LED monitor will be. But for most people, a gaming monitor is going to be used indoors in darker situations, in darker rooms. And so long as you're willing to close some curtains or just dim the lights, it's going to be bright enough and the HDR is going to be so contrasty that it's going to be punchy and enjoyable enough for whatever movie or game you're playing. It's also pretty solid for work thanks to that big screen real estate and frankly a much improved text clarity over OLED monitors from a couple years back. Personally, I think text clarity on OLED is kind of not as big of a concern anymore for me. But what might actually hinder watching movies, TV shows, or actually doing work on this is its curvature. And while it's amazing for immersion since it wraps the display around you, if you sit further back from the display, it does make the corners of the screen look a little bit more distorted, a little bit more skewed since it's so curved towards you. And if you're doing work, watching movies or TV shows and you see the whole screen at once, you're going to notice that. It is something that you can get used to, but it's kind of up to you whether you want to. For me, I don't find it to be an issue even if I was doing work on this because I sit really close to my monitor basically no matter what. And this heavy curvature means that if I'm turning my head to see different parts of the screen, it's always going to be kind of a perpendicular angle to my line of sight, making it quite comfortable for turning heads. But obviously your experience will be different to mine, and if you are unsure about this curvature thing, try to find a store that has it on display before getting it, just to be sure. Now, if you can get past that curvature for watching movies and TV shows, this actually becomes a pretty solid TV replacement or mini TV. And LG has thought of that, and as a result, they've put their smart TV software inside this monitor and given you a TV remote to control it. I absolutely love this feature, by the way. It's super duper convenient. If you're someone who has your gaming setup in front of a beanbag, a couch, or a bed, it is so easy to take out this remote, put it into smart TV mode and hop on that comfortable surface and watch something after your gaming session has worn you out. It's also great if you are in a small room or a small house and you don't really have space for a dedicated TV area. And this adds a lot of versatility to a gaming monitor that really makes it a lot different. And this is full-fledged smart TV software. I mean, LG has been making smart TVs for years now, so it's super easy to use and really solid and has everything you need from Netflix to Disney Plus to Coupang Play because it's a Korean company after all and they need to support their fellow shaebols. But that aside, it also has really solid speakers. because LG also recognizes this as basically a mini TV. The monitor stand also helps to this whole smart TV replacement thing because it's very adjustable, very stable, and I think looks pretty good as well. It also comes in black, if you're wondering. So if white doesn't match your setup, you can get that. And the I/O is pretty good with a USB hub and DisplayPort and USB-C. So you can basically connect everything you need into this display, be it a monitor, a PC, or a console. And last but not least, its power brick is enormous. No, I'm not kidding. This is how big it is. It's a 270 watt power brick and it's as big as my face. And I don't have a small head. In fact, a lot of people say I have a big head, though they might not be referring to my physical. Need a bit of self-reflection on that one. But this power brick is ginormous and it does make cable management pretty difficult. And anyway, this is an impressive gaming monitor. It's LG's latest and greatest, looks great, and has a bunch of features that help it stand out so much, from its crazy curvature to its TV features, making it more than just one thing. That added versatility is going to justify that added price for a ton of people. Subscribe.